Hello everyone, my name is Andy and this is a pedal demo, unboxing, light review of the Prout OD-05 Overdrive. So this was featured in one of the old Boss Board episodes. I don't remember what number, I've lost track. I think it's 7. I bet you a nickel it's 7. But I purchased some pedals from someone in Minnesota, and most of them had the boxes and were in really good shape. Previous episode in my demo series that you've seen is the Westbury W20, the Tube. That came from the same person. So this is 80s. Not sure what year. Gosh, excuse me. Set this aside. We got the pedal itself, the overdrive. We got 4 controls: EQ, out level, overdrive, and frequency. So my understanding from what I've seen from another video is out levels to just level and how much drive, but the 2 top controls are what make this pedal pretty interesting. You get to kind of like a GE7 and equalizer, where you can select a bunch of different frequencies to pick. Whoa, camera's freaking out. See if I can get that to stop. That focus. These are the same kind of things, same kind of frequencies, and this isn't a click knob, so you can pick kind of anywhere in between, and then whatever one you pick, from there you can add or take away that particular parameter. So it is only one at a time, but it's pretty interesting. So my understanding is that if this is 0, this basically does nothing. It's not taking away or adding any frequency because it's at 0. If you have it all the way down, you'll probably hear this warp pretty crazily as it removes and puts back different frequencies, which is pretty funky. So I'm going to start this at 2 and 2. We're going to get this plugged in here. Just wanted to dictate that. Also have manual, which is pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. Haven't really opened it much. If I would have read it, I bet I could have learned what I learned from that video. How about that? This is pretty interesting. So there's a gentleman named Frank Prout, and I really hope it's okay that I'm using his name. He's no longer with us, but this pedal used to belong to him. And Frank Prout was a bass player. He played guitar and stuff too, but he played bass in a band back in the day called Gregory D and the Avantis. Now, Gregory D and the Avantis are relevant because they're a Minnesota-based band, and they, to my understanding, were one of the openers, if not the opener, for the Beatles back in the day when they came to Metropolitan Center in Bloomington, Minnesota, which is pretty damn cool. This pedal obviously didn't exist during that time. This pedal wasn't within, 300 feet of any of the Beatles, but it's just pretty interesting to hear the story of Frank and some of the stuff he did with his life from the person who I received this from. So anyway, I'm going to get the sucker plugged in and we're going to play with it. Loudspeakers and headphone users, please beware. One or more of these knobs does a little bit of scratching and squeaking as you go. I don't know if it's normal, but it's not pleasant, so just be aware. It's going to get loud. Okay, so we're all plugged in with the Prout OD-05 Overdrive. So I've got my clean tone from the bridge pickup of my Harley Benton Agufish signature. And let's turn the sucker on. I can't remember how loud it gets on its own, so I started it kind of low here. So you can give it just a nice little kick. Sounds very nice. more saturation in there. There we go. So I'm going to back this off a little bit. And so again, with the EQ gain at 0, I think this top right knob shouldn't do much of anything. Let's find out. I think this is where it starts to get squeaky, so bear with me. Yep, that's kind of nasty. Not sure why that sweeper's doing that. Cool, so whatever frequency we've got there, we're trying to take it almost completely out. So if I strum a chord, it's very interesting. So wherever this is pointing, a frequency is going out, and the previous ones are coming back in. Ooh, oh my! Use the rumble there. So now, with it completely added, and obviously while you're playing, you're not going to be doing that warp, almost wah-like effect. Felt that one. That's cool. More mid-range stuff. You can really hear the highs kind of like peeking through there. It's kind of weird, I think. Let's do that same thing with taking it away. Let's go for those taking out a frequency and go around the horn there. So no low bass. So now the bass comes back and then some of the mids start disappearing. You hear that? So now the highs are disappearing. Now it's just warm altogether. So yeah, that's whoop, pardon the squeaks there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. You've been awesome. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more pedal demos. I also have a series going on called Building the Boss Board that's pretty fun. My journey into the world of Boss, classic stomp boxes, and the deals and cool stuff that I found. So, without further ado, I need to learn how to speak English. Have a great day. Bye-bye.